Right. If you want to try Arctic, go for it.
Sure.
I will.
And I have...
No.
They're useless, Dana.
All right. Now, I
Why
supported
would
myself.
become lesbians, apparently. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So 5
And that's it.
modifier from Forest. Here's my Arctic survival. And didn't get it.
You guys have the shittiest blinds ever.
It's not...
She's showing you how much she dislikes you by giving you guys shitty blinds.
This is what we've got, folks.
This is how you do it.
He attempts to mansplain it and abjectly fails.
Actually, Glenn,
Giggling.
I think you'll find that this is how you do it. See?
Oh.
It shows one snow elemental talking to nerds like, are they still trying to build the blinds? They think we can't see them. No problem. You've got blinds and stuff. You guys then hide behind them and tuck into your Arctic survival or Arctic sleeping bags, your Santa sleeping bags, which are completely warm and toasty, and you feel just like nestled down. And it's like having a nice nap after a thing of cocoa when you're waiting for Santa Claus. Unfortunately, Santa Claus is a psychopath who likes to skin people. Anyway, you guys then can do your, who would like to primary on surveillance? Who would like to support?
I'm primary.
I will support.
I'll support.
Roll supports.
Supported.
Nope.
+5.
It shows her like completely inside of her sleeping bag. Warm. Right.
Not see anything.
You guys hang out there for a day, 2 days, a week.
Let's just say a day.
It's totally up to you guys. I don't care how long you want to spend.
Oh, well, we wanted to do a day and a night to see if anybody comes at night.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. You're wishing you had some fucking night vision gear. That should be next on your list, you're thinking. But during the entire day and night, nobody came, nobody left. Also, there was no behavioral difference for the snow elementals, which it would have surprised you if there was, actually, because, like I said, they're kind of like dumb. They're just like hanging out here. Yeah. If you had like a flame ballista or something like that, then that would probably make sure we're assholes, but you don't. And you wouldn't know how to fire it if you did. So, plus getting a ballista up into the mountains is kind of a bitch.
So I have a question. Do we want to make trumps of this place?
That would certainly be easy as fuck to travel right here, although it will take you probably about 2 weeks or so at your car.
Maybe not in the mountains, maybe just further down.
Well, you could easily make one of her lovely survival camp. That's completely safe. Ish.
That would be pretty cool.
Right. You guys head back down and take your Santa sleeping bags. I hope you marked them off of wherever inventory they came from so you could have them in your individual inventories. But let's see. Since Freddie did such a good luck roll versus being attacked, we're going to go over to Dana because her luck is spotty. So, Dana, this is the big luck roll to see if you get any random, meaningless combats of, say, that grizzly bear who really wants to come in here, wreck your camp, eat your food, and steal your picnic baskets. Lower is better. The big luck roll. This determines if Freddie fails to get eaten by a second angry bear in these same mountains.
Stop putting ketchup on yourself.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Don't lure them over here.
It shows the same bear. I want a piece of Freddy. Anyway, yeah, nothing comes to mess with you guys. So go ahead and how many days? Well, do your first day of failed painting, please.
And we're doing the same thing. Well, actually, no, we have this one. Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate it, sir.
Yeah.
Just paint your little hearts out. Paint them out.
Ooh.
Come on, Trump.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a skill card they can trade? Or assistance?
No.
Yep.
No.
You guys are gonna someday look back at how hard it was to paint a goddamn Trump.
Done.
Freddie appears to be the Trump artist of the
I
group.
made 3 today. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, your card deck's really increasing.
I switched to trying to sketch, and I also stink at that.
With how long you guys spent traveling and or sitting around painting, sketches are almost useless to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to, at least maybe I can practice making a Trump, but I still haven't even gotten a crack at that.
I understand. It'd definitely be a good thing to get a check in those skills. I agree. Are you wanting to spend nerd days so maybe you can paint
If you want,
guys?
since I know you're planning on doing the expedition soon, I can give you this Trump. And then when you're done with it, just leave it in the embassy.
I could trade you a Trump for it.
Ooh.
What do you have in mind?
I've got 4 Trumps of people in amber.
Mm.
Not interested.
Random, Gerard, Julian.
Nope.
What?
Any locations?
The people.
I already have one of random. I
The
don't really care about the others.
okay.
Alright, cool.
You random for.
No, I have random.
Oh, you have random.
Yeah, I don't want.
You don't want
So
random.
just take this one. When you're done with it, just put it back wherever you want. I don't care. And yeah,
Did you guys want to try clearing out any of the yard trash, so to speak?
Yard trash.
The ice elementals.
Oh. I don't know.
I mean,
Do you still have that Night City pistol?
it's in the embassy. Yeah.
Good to know. Okay, what should I call this Trump?
Camp near ice tower. That's about as descriptive as it gets right there. That'll tell me exactly where it is. Keep in mind that even an ultra comfortable camp in the outdoors is still horribly uncomfortable compared to warm beds and shit. But now that you have a fucking Trump of this place and stuff, you can go back and forth. Now, if somebody ever destroys this camp, then you're fucked
Okay.
as far as the Trump goes.
Now that we can port here, let's go ahead and escort all of our people back to civilization.
Oh my goodness, another 3 weeks. Can't they just walk back themselves?
So 3 weeks plus 3 days, yeah.
Can't they just walk back themselves?
There was a big conversation about that before you left.
They'll die.
That will definitely make Freddie's fucking stock fall to really bad, and your guys' definitely will fall.
At least get them through the forest. Maybe not all the way back to.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Through the
All right. Well, that's I believe through the forest is 2 weeks.
I have a question. Are these old doors?
No.
No? Okay.
No. There's like 1 or 2 of them might be doors, and the rest are second, third, fourth gens. Poor Freddy.
I'm
All
just
right.
wondering because, okay, never mind. Okay.
You guys head back over to the cache. Let me check their luck roll to see what happened to them while you guys were off doing stuff. They're okay. You guys all gather up, and then you walk 3 days back to the edge of the forest. And from the edge of the forest, you would then walk 2 weeks along the Bleak River. And when you get to the edge of the forest, you're like, you should go from here. And they look at you like, but you said you would take us there. They're super nervous about it. They're like, there's still a lot of bad shit here.
How about we get you back to Alexburg?
Perfect. They're actually, if you want to escort them, they tell you about 3 more days. They'll take them back to the edge of civilization, all the farms and stuff. They could live.
Sure. Fine.
Great. 3 more days go by, Mister. I'm keeping track of time, and then they happily part with ways with you guys. Their wagons are getting closer to empty. There's a lot of food left over there, more than they thought they would have by a good deal for some reason. And they head back to Alexburg. So, you guys are staying there on the road.
Your thing grew again.
What's that?
Your rod grew again.
Yeah.
7.5 centimeters. Be sure to keep track. It's 2.5 centimeters
Well.
every fucking month.
Freddie, is it a gradual and then it just is, that at the end? Or is it just like 30 days? Whoop?
Yep, 30 days. Boop. So what are you going to do now? You're only 2 days from warm beds, food, and shit like that. You can
Well,
see-
literally 2 minutes away from warm bed with Trumps.
True.
Did you want to go back to the sewers and check out the gate?
Check the what?
The gate. The mushroom gate.
Again, now that I'm
Oh yeah.
not fumbling yet.
We could take a look at that. Dana's pretty magical, although
Thanks, Glenn.
you're the most magical person I know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, doesn't make up that cake.
That might be a lead into a whole nother adventure that we don't have time for now, but
That is a good thing to bring up there. And plus,
I mean,
even if it is, only one of you can go do it. Well, wait, no, you've got trumps of her now, so yeah.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, it's kind of up to you. I know where it goes, so feel free to go through it if you can survive.
I'm pro exploring, and I'm happy with the progress that we made here, making the camp and the little surveillance stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think we want to fight 20 guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, tomorrow you will.
Make ourselves up like snowman and just walk through like we belong.
I have a trunk of ice.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what they're sensing, if you wear your sleeping bag and cut little eye holes and like waddle in, maybe it'll keep enough of your heat inside. They won't tell a variance.
Mm.
And then I die.
Well, I mean, back in Kinleyville, they do have magic weapons and such, so that's not really a huge deal. It just depends on if you feel lucky. Do you, punks?
We'll have to get tooled up for that tomorrow, and I mean, we'll probably try to ninja it, but
Can we capture them and keep them in a box and then make ice whenever we want?
icebox.
You're thinking that regardless of how good your stealth is, because they don't see or hear in the traditional fashion, that based on your earlier knowledge of the creatures, it ain't gonna happen. You're not sure what it is they sense, but it's definitely not seeing because they got no eyes, nor hearing, they got no ears.
Cut sheets of ice and carry them over our heads.
Well, they're all on the ground level though with you, so yeah, you're guessing that
you're flying.
You're guessing you're fighting tomorrow. How you choose to fight is up to you. If it's Kinley, he's going to go and say, "I'm tougher than you," and he's going to wade into them. We all know this is how he fucking fights because subtlety and cleverness and stuff in fighting are not his forte.
Yeah. Let's leave that for tomorrow.
So back to the sewers.
Yeah, we can trump to the embassy and hit the sewers from there.
And drop off all our stuff.
You guys concentrate on the card, and it shows the big holograph thing, and you guys all step through, and it shows the other guys like looking back as they're heading away. One goes, "Why didn't we get to do that?" You know, it's like, fucking Freddy. Right. You guys quickly get back down to where it is, and everybody hands Dana the fucking glasses and shit. And she looks like, I'm going to fucking break these. And you guys are like, yeah, you are. And Freddy's like, oh, she's going to break my shit. And it all comes down to your, first off, your willpower.
Stand there ready to catch them.
All right. Go for the willpower times 3, Dana Zool. Burn another charge and try again.
I'm looking at Freddy.
Freddy looks like he's getting ready to have something shoved up his ass. I got it.
Just do it.
You're not sure what she's talking about, but okay. Burn our charge and try it again. You will get a check in willpower if you can succeed.
Keep going.
Hey!
Hey!
I did the thing.
Excellent. You get a check in willpower. Now you can see like lines of magic and stuff like that. So give me an analyze magic to figure out what the fuck it all means. What does it mean?
Is that a write-in?
Yep.
But you can check and learn if you can make this one. And if you fail it, you can always burn more charges on the well, actually, you can try. I'll let you try one more time without burning a charge, and then if you fail that as well, then you can burn more charges. And if you can make it again, then you get another 2 tries on your analyze magic as you go. Oh wait, no, you get 1 try on analyze magic, and that's it.
No, I didn't get it.
No. All right. So it looks like it's swirling and swirling and swirling and.
There's magic, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would highly recommend getting a pair of these glasses for your own and trying to analyze everything's magic because, as some people may tell you, it's a great skill to have. Yeah. Basically, it's identify magic item as well. So we don't make you swallow a pearl and shit like that because D&D's fuck that. So, yeah. Got what I'm talking about.
I need to
put in your wine.
Yeah. I just made a deep throated pearl. It made me happy. What's that?
I need to use another charge or
no, you're until your skill goes up or you're trying it on something else. If you're wanting to use another charge and then look at these guys and try to figure out if they have any magic and shit on them, then you could do that to try to get a check in the skill. But being that it's so hard to make work and being that Freddy will look more and more constipated the more charges you burn on his precious goggles that he can't get recharged because he doesn't have a spirit pentagram because, you know, he walked the pattern and shit and never hung out with Dragon Dawn in the first place, is going to make him stressed out. Plus, they let their butler, who does have a spirit pentagram, get nabbed and taken somewhere else. So, yeah. Yeah, the one guy went, I'll go buy you whatever you need. Just give me money. He's gone now because they let it slide.
So
A lot.
Do you want to just walk through there?
she could try the gate, but it would be risky.
Well, it's kind of if she does try it, just to give fair warning, then it becomes a either success or death, like literally character resurrection death. So that's because I don't know how many essence she has or whatever, or if she has enough magic points to get through it. I'm glad she didn't practice spells just before she came, or it pretty much guaranteed death. But yeah. So depends on how risky you're feeling.
Up to you. It's your life.
Oh, I'm guessing you guys got out of your Arctic clothes and hung them up.
Yeah, we
and-
put everything back where it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put that back at the embassy.
I'm just curious what possessions Dana Zool has on her in case she dies horribly. So
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do it until I have more information on this because
you don't want to try putting your hand in the mousetrap? I don't know why you wouldn't want to.
yeah.
She decides for common sense over, just do it, see what happens. I died. God damn it. Life is unfair.
I ate a berry a month ago. That was about as risky as I get here.
It's a good berry, though. If only he could have figured out where other berries were. Mm.
I mean, I can, but
Yeah.
we'll get lost.
Oh, yeah.
Never lost when you got a trump card.
Mm-hmm. The trump cards are quite a fucking boon for the party.
Yeah, but then we'll just waste time.
Well, if you think about it, if you were to use the trump card, go there, it'd be 3 days plus another 2 weeks. So that's 17 days. That would then put you hopefully in the vicinity, figure another week to get there. So you're looking at probably 20 days to get there at a minimum. Assuming Freddie didn't walk you around the forest going, we're doing this until we all die, because I don't know where I am. But he would get a check and direction sense eventually if he managed to fucking pull it out.
And your stick would grow.
That's right. He likes it when his stick grows.
All right, just for fun, can I toss a reroll on my analyze magic?
Yes, of course. You can go for that 13%.
Well, we'll try it again.
Sure. If you make it, I will fucking be amazed, astounded.
You are definitely going to die.
Well, you rolled better, but yeah, it's a long, hard road.
Support a reroll.
Oh my God, they dump everything into it. It's like such a hands. There's some supporters and shit. Go for it again. Does anybody have any cool bonus cards?
No.
Would you like to burn all your hero points on it?
Nah.
Look, I'm sure
Expression.
Doc can walk through it one day and we'll find out where it goes. It's fine.
Let's play a replenish while we're here. Everyone can discard as many cards as you want.
Hey.
She wants a piece of this fucking mushroom ring. She's like, it's magic. Could be mine.
If it wasn't death, and I have the means in my hands to know whether or not to, jump in the pile of acid or water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anybody getting reds?
Yep.
Got a skill 5. I got
Which reds did you get?
Draw 10 and play
Everybody
all the red.
on your cards, he's got the what's behind door number 2. So keep track of which 3 cards you got. At the end, you should have no cards except those 3. But go ahead and flip through those 10 that you got to draw and look for reds. Could get ugly right here.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
This is where the wire meets the road.
Nope. 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 Nope, nothing.
Cool, no reds. So, Dana Zool lining up on the green. It looks like a tricky shot.
Okay, I've got a dissemination for a refill. I'll use it to pass my skill 5 to Dana if she wants to discard something.
Boink. Make it so.
Oh, I have special day, by the way. If anyone has those cards.
That's a rare card to see. It's my special day. Yeah, if somebody gets a happy birthday and combine it with that, that's fucking 3 hero points slamming into you.
Giving the victory to Freddy.
Cool.
So I can do a full refill. Another victory. Oh wait, that's
Nice.
prestige. Redraw.
It just shows everybody staring at the fucking mushroom circle. It shows time passing and stuff.
I'm doing some jumping jacks, trying to help myself think.
Mm-hmm.
No rerolls.
All right. Well, that was what I was waiting for. I'll try pause.
Really?
We'll invest. I'm very curious, but I'm not a risk taker.
Alright, I'll play my assistant 5 then, if you're doing that.
All right. And then you've got a skill 5. So they'll make it 23 or less you need to roll.
Yeah.
Can you feel the tension? Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Okay.
So even at your 23%, you managed to fumble. You're thinking it's 4 magic points to go through.
Okay.
You might want to reroll that, I'm just saying.
Got plenty of magic points to make it. You are completely confident in your ability to go through. You don't have to act on this knowledge. I'm just telling you what you think with the fumble.
Uh-huh. I'll re-roll that.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll it with my other +5 on there.
All right. So you're back down to an 18%. But again, if you can make it, you got to check in the skill.
Mm-hmm. Okay, taking care of my bookkeeping here.
Mm-hmm. Watch the hero points trickle.
Looking very hard at the mushrooms.
So, if you have a reverse dice or something like that, then that'd be a win.
I do not.
Bummer. So, yeah, you don't know.
All right, here's your glasses, Freddy.
Do you have access to any libraries besides the one that's rolled up in a painting?
There's libraries in Sherma.
There's a library at the embassy. They're up to $27. I mean, most of them are on heraldry, sure, but you know.
What are you looking for?
More about the pendant?
Yeah, there was that Solomon book or whatever.
Well, I mean, you could ask the people in the embassy because if they don't have the people, they can get the people to set up the painting in there if you'd like it set up. And then you since librarians are all Doras, then they can you can go and get them and say, hey, the library's open again. They'll go running into the painting a bunch, and then they'll look at you and glare. But other than that, it should work out fine, right? Or I mean, or they could form a big human chain, and then you grab them and you try to get them in, and then they're going to live in there. Then they're going to be stuck in there, and then they're going to die because they have no food and water and bathroom breaks. And then the library gets super messy because there's piles of shit everywhere. I mean, who peed over here? You know, you shouldn't take off the top of the globe and try to turn it into a fucking urinal. That's for goddamn sure.
There be some kind of role involved in setting up the painting?
There will be by if you'd like to get other people in there, or if you'd like to do it yourself, then and have them helping you, then you can try that.
Just
I mean, honestly,
all under.
I'm not going to tell you until you try it.
If we're putting up the painting, we
Yeah.
may as well just put it in MMO land.
The sewer is under MMO land.
There are no sewers.
We make a sewer.
Spend 8 months doing that?
Kind of discussed that and figured that it was too risky with all the burning down and undead hordes and dragon attacks. And
they're living a pretty risky life in MMO land. Here, however, it's completely safe. You got your own private army. Plus, you got the government's army that likes the Australians quite a bit for some reason.
It's much, much safer here. It's just hard
Yeah.
to
Soon the library will be filled with poo.
But
next time I get some prep time, I'm going to see if I can come up with more shit for the library, but not literally. That'll be natural. But
we set it up. I could get in. We don't necessarily need to summon the other people. But
well, the other people, if you think about by the odds, 1 out of every 3 days they'd be able to get in or out if they had, normal willpower and stuff. So it's better than nothing. It'd be a huge pain in the ass. Like, do I get to go to work today? Don't guess not. Back to bed.
Yeah.
So it definitely slow down their productivity. But I mean, if you wanted to go through and discover that they aren't using the Dewey Decimal System, they're not, and try to figure out whatever really cryptic, obscure shit that they think is good because they've never seen a hard copy before and are still fascinated by it because they're all from cyberpunk time when they had fucking enhanced augmented reality goggles that they just slap on and maybe some chipsets to put into their brains so they can just know shit. And now they have to read shit.
Yeah.
Different worlds. But yeah, would you like to instruct people to help you to set up the painting?
I don't see why not, because it's just sitting there doing nothing.
It's just
otherwise.
No problem. Big frames are brought in and stuff. They're going to bring in a professional framer. Framing is a thing. I've known many people who own framing businesses, and Christ, do they charge a lot to frame something. And this thing is huge. But the embassy, of course, will be happy to get that done. Especially, if you tell them it's for McKay, then they'll, of course, get it done. So would you like the framer to attempt to frame it? You know he's going to fuck it up and rip the goddamn thing.
So it doesn't work unless it's framed?
Framing it is so that the immense weight of the canvas doesn't sag in the middle and shit like that. They assure you that framing it is what you want to do. Otherwise, you basically are trying to put a big sheet up against the wall, and the sheet's really heavy because a lot of paint has things like lead and arsenic in it. Don't eat it. They're basically trying to stick several hundred pounds of canvas to a wall right now. So yeah, framing is a really good idea. They're basically going to take a huge amount of boards and stretch it over and then put it on the frame. Very delicate, time-involved procedure.
I mean, it's risky, but I doubt any other PCs have the painting, framing skill or whatever you're going to call it.
Yeah, they have no framing skill. So sure, they bring in the best in the business and stuff. It's going to take a good hard 10 days of work, but by
10
God,
days?
it's a big wall. It's huge.
10 days.
It might be if you want to pay extra, he'll try for 8.
Don't rush him.
Okay. No problem. They get the best that they can find in town, which isn't all that great because it's not back in Genovia and stuff like that, where they've got all these people and stuff, and it's still kind of the frontier here. So they bring in the frontier framer to try it out.
Having second thoughts.
Everybody just stands around waiting to find out what the fuck you're gonna say. The frontier framer's like, "Don't worry, I got this. I got this. We have teams of people. We have the finest woods. We have nails, everything, even small hammers. It'll be okay. Don't worry. We understand this is a valuable family heirloom."
Is the building set up in a way that once it's framed, it'll be able to get out of here? Or
Oh, hell no.
Roll it up again?
You can't roll it up while it's framed. No, you have to take it out of the frame. Or if you do what the PCs did last time, cut around the frame, which makes it a little smaller every time until eventually you get down to a Mona Lisa size thing that you're sticking your head into going, ah! Don't worry, we got this. He sounds reassuring. I've been doing this for 14 years, he says.
Yeah. We could probably find info on King Solomon's Key or whatever it was called in Shermer.
The elf guy just puts his hands on his hips. And he's like, "So these 30 people that showed up, I should send back home, or what?"
What do you think, Freddie?
You said McKay wanted this done, right?
I mean, how about this? They can set up the painting, and in the meantime, we can go and look in Shermer. So we're not wasting time waiting. Because we need to put the painting up one way or another. Otherwise, it's just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they wanted to put it up in a magic-friendly zone. We don't have any place.
I know, yeah, we don't have any, so yeah.
I love how stressed Glenn is right now. It's just, oh, my nipples are erect.
Then if we get a safe place, I'll have to cut it out again. Do it.
Well, there's better ways to take it out than cutting it out. Believe me.
Okay.
Yeah,
cutting
we'll
it out
someone...
when you're in a hurry and you have no skill and shit like that.
We'll get someone who knows what they're doing to get it out. Should we ever need to.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and go off and do your business, says the frontier framer. I'll get on this.
Right.
Working for the Australian embassy will be quite a pride for my family. We've long admired the Australians, their valiant bravery in battle and hard work and stick-to-itiveness and gumption. These are all things that we've tried to bring into our business. Except for the bravery in battle part. I mean, we don't do a lot of fighting in the framing business.
What do you think, Dana?
I'm still partial to the sewers.
There are no sewers in MMO land.
Yeah,
Glenn.
yeah. So you say.
Glenn looks like he's ready to pass a coconut through his rectum right now. He's so stressed out.
Are there sewers? No, wait, no one.
The frontier framer's like, don't worry, sir. Your baby's going to be safe with me. We've got close to 50 years of experience.
What type of animal is he?
He is a seal. His whiskers twitch. You know, I still remember the first picture I ever framed. It was my mother's picture, and it meant a lot to her. I'm going to take that same kind of care with your painting as with hers.
Yeah, I guess we can trust the seal.
It's a great one.
All right, so are you guys heading off to Shermer while he does that?
Unless you guys have a supporter reroll or something, we want to stand over and make sure he does it right. All right.
I have nothing, no.
Then we can go do something else during the 10 days.
No problem. You guys blaze back to Shermer, go to a bookstore. Freddie discovers he's missing all of his fucking Shermer money. You're missing all your Shermer money. Dana, you never had any Shermer money.
Is it in the public library?
Oh, there is a public library. There's a lot of disaffected, dissolute teenagers that hang out there and think about being naughty, but naughty by 1991 standards as opposed to 2020 standards, which are totally different. These teenagers don't go out and buy tiki torches and throw stones at black people. They just sit around feeling angst.
Let's check the public library then.
Certainly, give me a luck roll at quarter to find this book, possibly in the public library, because this is not the kind of book public libraries typically keep, especially not ones in small towns like this.
Is it 1991 or 2001 here?
You're right, it is 2001. Okay, teenagers are a little bit more likely to kill people, I guess. All right. Freddie, they don't have this book. Librarians are just shaking their head at you. And they're like, have you tried the Chicago Public Library?
It's great. They're like, drive to Chicago.
They got no idea. Oh, they can try for interlibrary loan if you have a library card for this library, which you don't because you don't have a residence in this town. Hey.
Maybe use your computers?
In 2001?
Libraries
they've got the internet and stuff. I just remembered, where was I in 2001? I was playing EverQuest still because I didn't know any better. You go to their crude ass, yes, they're happy to let you use their crude ass computers, although during this time period, they're still really paranoid about it because they don't understand what makes the screen come on. They think it's some sort of television. So no problem. You head over to it. You look at the fucking sadly outdated operating system and wonder how people in this primitive time ever got through anything.
I wipe away a tiny tear as my hands rest on the keyboard and go to work.
Give me a computer use roll to get it turned on and operating within normal parameters. Because you haven't done that hard. No, not at all. But everybody always makes a computer use roll. You guys can each try one too, because there's more than 3 computers here. Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Even Glenn's like, he just pokes it a bunch and his finger accidentally hits the power button. He goes, sure. The 1920s guy doesn't know why the computer works, but by God, it worked. Zool, however, she's like, this is not a workout machine.
Too many pop-ups.
Yeah. Wow, they really want your penis to grow. Beep, 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 beep. Penis enlargement everywhere. Yay, she says. So, right, you two can go ahead and give me library research rolls on the computer as you look around for this obscure occult, well, not all that obscure, but
by half.
Glenn's like, there it is.
Oh, good.
The computer guy's like, huh? Right, Glenn, you managed to find since you made it by half, you managed to find an online version of it.
Oh, wow.
It loads at the speed of because I think wait no we were using regular modems by then, my bad. No problem. Yeah, you check it out, you guys read it. Everybody give me occult rolls to understand the intricacies of this bullshit.
Mm. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all mysterious bullshit. Dana Zool, after looking at it for a while, goes, there's a lot of religious nonsense.
Blah. As I imagine I'm peering over Glenn's shoulder.
Yeah.
I think all of us are.
Can you please take off your cat cape while we're looking?
Take a card, Zool.
I take it off.
It's a bunch of religious nonsense. Is that all that I need to know about it?
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing relevant. There's not even anything about red pendant or anything like that in. There's nothing at all relevant. And you're thinking that since everybody can roll at half except Dana Zool, who gets her roll at full for evidence analysis. Because Dana Zool's awesome and she apparently understands the occult. Everybody else goes, you have no idea, but Dana Zool puts her hands on her hips and female explains it to you. Woman explains. She says, maybe it's not this book in particular, but it's a different kind of clue.
Blah. Let's look at anagrams.
Basically, this is just a very old Renaissance age spell book that did as much as any spells would in Shermer, Illinois.
I look at the author. I look at the copyright date.
They don't really have like one author listed, I don't think. As far as the copyright date, there's a lot of scholarly debate on was it in this century or this century. Either way, it's several hundred years ago.
Freddie, did you copy down the text from the beginning of the session?
Yeah.
If you guys had like any money, you could probably print out this fucking thing if you really wanted to. But Dana Zool's telling you it's useless. It's a clue that points at something else, but she doesn't know what because she's not Sherlock fucking Holmes and shit.
Yeah, we'll have
to work out, girl.
Again, if we're gonna buy anything here.
I look up, or I ask these guys to look up, who seem to know what these old works can do. Right. Of other works by the Justine Swiftis or whatever the.
Oh.
That's brilliant. Take a card, Zool. They look it up. They cannot find. Apparently, this was one of those authors out of the blue thing where it's like a complete unknown suddenly writes their first book and it somehow got published, somehow hit #1 on the bestsellers. It's about as suspicious as Logan suddenly holding up his gold medal for sprinting.
You don't know who
by the way, I won the Olympic Games, guys, and you guys are like, eh?
You don't know who Swifty is, Dana?
I want to see if they have other works.
Kind of.
No, but
no, I see what she's going for. The name here, but yeah, there's a picture of like some little old granny, really happy. She has way too many cats in the background and shit, and you know her hair. She's got like she put in that rinse in the hair that old people put in that's trying to keep it from being gray and it turns it blue. That kind of rinse. So you know.
Right. I'm having real world problems of a computer.
What happens when you don't make your computer useful? Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
You turning off and back on again?
Yeah.
See what happens when you don't make your roll? This is why I make your roll. So anyway. You notice that Freddie seems to be looking with a little bit of anger at the picture of the little old blue-haired lady.
You know her?
Yeah. Yeah, it's him, her.
The smile.
I guess.
The smile is like, kind of. It could be construed as either sweet or evil, depending on how you view her.
She related to Justice?
I assume so. You mean Justice Swifty, right?
Oh. No, this is Justine Swifty, I believe.
Right. Could you paste in the Google Hangouts link for Sheila?
Janice Swifty. Yes, one moment.
Janice, yeah.
And Freddie, I'm curious about the wording on the info we got before.
I plunked it up on the little bracelet thing. I show it to you. Hold on, let me paste it in Roll20.
Do you want me to stick it in there? I've got it up.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it.
Well done on notes. All better?
I hope so.
Too many pop-up ads of some sort?
I know. I have a penis exactly the size that I would ever desire it. Read that how you want.
Just take another card.
Moving on.
Take another card and never mention that again. Yes.
And Soul Survivor.
Everybody get rid of all your cards except her.
Oh.
Goodbye, victory.
This is what happens when you talk about penises. You're not allowed to talk about penises, apparently.
Oh, there goes the helpful librarian.
Wow.
No.
I'll leave the victory on top.
Oh, by the way, if solving this now, great idea. You can put down any thoughts and reflections and stuff you got for the other people. But if you actually go, Logan, we go do this real quick, then A, you're on a prestige mod suddenly, and B, I'm gonna give everybody a fucking refill and shit. If somebody goes, I know what all this means, haha, because it's pretty goddamned obscure. And I can't wait until Freddie posts it in the in-game board, because Pete will fucking lose his mind. And possibly Chris. Those two guys are really interested in figuring this shit out.
I mean, I'm thinking it's related to the Redstone mystery that people have been talking about.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, there's the book's called The Red Pendant, I mean, and it deals with like a stone on a pendant. So, yeah.
Don't really know what's been going on with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much they put in the boards and stuff on that.
I have no idea. I would need to think about it a lot.
Does somebody have a red pendant?
Yes. Random. We're pretty sure it's his. It's missing. So. And
Random red pendant is missing?
Yeah.
He says, casually unveiling a vital piece of information.
I thought you knew all that.
That would be new news.
I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
You guys do the slow look at him for a while. Oh my God. That's a blast from the past. I had no idea what's up with that.
There's a thing called Solomon's Knot. It's kind of like a cross pattern decoration motif. So this sounds like the story of random finding out about Amber and going there and walking the pattern. But then there's a bit on the end about returning the gem.
Yeah, Dark Fulton knows a lot more about this pendant than I do, so
You're
perhaps
not
you
looking
can.
at you're not looking up Zelazny stories, are you? Scott?
Who?
All right.
Do you know any more about Random's background? I was able to figure out he's like a 1920s guy.
Nope. I know he's King of Amber right now.
Talked like one.
He is. Well, he was captured, we think, by the Courts of Chaos until we rescued him. And apparently his pendant is missing, or the gem. Although he didn't necessarily say that, we inferred it based on his reaction when Joshua questioned him about it. Like, why is your pendant missing? And we kind of put two and two together. And he asked us to return it to him or to his wife. And no one else.
Who's his wife?
Viali, I think. The queen. She's a blind lady. I don't know much else about her. Oh, and it's not very much to eat.
Cool.
Is Fiona still recaptured again? Is that her name?
No, we rescued her. She thanked us and then disappeared. We don't know where she is.
Was she captured by the Courts of Chaos as well?
No, she was on the brink of death, attacked by Zog, and she had her her heart was missing. So we had to go on this really trippy ass quest with like a tower made of eyes. It was really weird. There was a guy who didn't make any sense. Anyway, long story short, we had to cook this giant fruit thing, and inside of it was her heart, and we just kind of stuck it back in there. And she kind of.
I like how when people describe their adventures, they sound more and more insane.
Mm-hmm. We cooked this thing and then shoved it in her. Yes.
Well, Random's pendant is missing. He must have returned it to the rightful owners. Do we know of monks that live on mountains in Amber?
I don't know anything about Amber.
Actually, the castle of Amber is set on top of a mountain called Mount Colvire.
Huh.
If that's any help.
Are there monks there?
They seem to worship a unicorn thing for some reason. So monks of the unicorn, monks of the horn, horny monks, I don't know.
Oh, apparently we are descendants of said unicorn. Apparently.
Which, of course, you all realize what that means if it's true.
We're all
That your great, great, great grandfather fucked a unicorn. Or your great, great, great grandmother got, anyway. So, could go either way. I'm not judging. Well, yeah, that's a lie.
Huh. Do we know demons that need to be kept at bay?
Zog? No. Kind of. It's not really a demon though, is
I haven't met Zog.
Ah. Right.
What do we know about Zog?
Was he destroyed or defeated?
His vessel was defeated, but his spirit or essence or whatever you want to call it is still trapped in whatever zone he's in. We know that he is the or a Prince of Chaos. So Patton and Chaos, I don't know if they are enemies or something, but they're two different like entities or something. You can get a lot more info from from Doc Fulton if you ask him.
What do you guys think?
They stare at you without speaking.
I mean, honestly, this is beyond, way beyond my level of comprehension right now.
You're muted.
You're still muted.
Could bug them.
We have trumps of some of these Amber people.
Yeah, I have one as well.
Trump call him and read the book to Random.
Is this you?
I would love nothing better than being a king of reality, getting some random call. It's like, I want to read you this book. Take a couple of days. Like, anything else you got going on, just fucking push it to the back. Read you this book here. It's not that good, but I'm going to read it to you anyway, okay? Yeah. I can't do any of the voices. I'm going to read it in a monotone. And I need you to pay close attention to everything I say, okay? Here we go. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to end it for the day as you guys all or actually leave Shermer, go back to somewhere in the known world, and then stand around and look at each other and wonder why?
Let's go to the pawn shop.
When, Lord, when? Oh, you want to buy some paper to get the book printed out?
Get some money, at least.
Right. Cut to the pawn shop. The guy's like, I don't really need any more gold, he says, with his eyes glittering at the prospect of getting more gold.
Different pawn shop.
Oh, different one?
I pulled him out of this guy.
I could take it somewhere else.
Give me bargain roll as you attempt. Is it one coin you're going for or more?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close.
Hey, I'll give you 120 for it.
Yeah.
All right, 125, but you're breaking my balls.
I saw a pop-up about what you can do about that.
He looks interested. Breaking my balls, he mutters. $125, breaking my balls.
Yeah, I'll go somewhere else.
You're not going to get a better price, he says. You're leaving out the door.
Had a better price yesterday.
Breaking my balls, he says. Right. You guys go to a different shop. You get one more chance at this one. You get to just sell it whatever you bargain at as you desperately trying to get money. You're going to fail again. And
Hey, look at this gold.
he looks at it. I'll give you $50 for it, he says. Is this even real? Doesn't look real. $40. $30 and I'll give you a kick in the butt. His phone rings. He answers and he goes, yeah. Yeah, he's here. He hands you the phone.
Hello?
Told you. Breaking my balls.
Yeah, never mind.
Come on, $40, $30 and a kick in the butt.
Yeah. Go see how the framing's going.
Right. Cut to, you guys arrive back there. Let's see how the framers do. Dun, 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 dun. Does anybody have any cards they want to play on? Or sorry, Sheila, you have one card. Would you like to? Is it one that like a supporter plus? Blah
Nope,
blah blah.
it is
All right,
not.
framers, go ahead and give it a shot here. And looks like they've destroyed the picture entirely.
Oh my gosh.
The guy apologizes. He says, "This is exactly what happened with my mother's picture, but
Wah, wah.
And you're sure, Glenn, that this is not going to come back to bite you in the ass at some point." Yeah. Looks like they've destroyed it so thoroughly that if there was any magic in it, it is definitely gone now. In fact, it's just amazing. They tell you that they'll hang up the tatters of the picture.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gone now. There you go.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Unfortunately, these weren't pos-rated Frontier framers. They were just normal guys trying to do a normal thing. And unfortunately, this is a bigger, more complicated thing than anything they'd ever done before. But by God, they managed to talk Glenn into letting him have a crack at it. And he said, okay. And now the rest of the PCs will all hate him. So, and on that note, we end the adventure. It just shows Glenn's expression as the credits begin scrolling up past his face.
Wasn't my fault.
We'll never speak of this again.
You're done rolling stuff, sir.
Oh, am I? Okay, sorry.
Yes, when I say it's the end of the adventure, then the
Okay.
only thing left to roll is skill ups and shit. So, right, everybody go ahead and discard Sheila, go ahead and discard as many cards as you would like to, if you'd like to discard your one card.
It's a victory. I'm holding on to that.
That's probably a good idea. And okay, everybody go ahead and pull cards for the end of mission refill. Good luck. Mm-hmm.
And
it's been a rough mission.
God despise me. So there goes that victory.
God damn.
Is it anyone's birthday?
Oh wait, he doesn't have a special day anymore. Shit.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Okay.
Any
Damn it, I
victory?
just... No.
Anybody have any useful cards for end of mission?
I got a memory card. If anyone wants to ask Logan a thing.
Oh yeah, I never did my thing for the torn card either. To ask yes, no, I don't know. It's too complicated.
Yeah, you had until sun up, sun down of the day that you did that, but awkward. But now you know
could have asked. You could have asked him, can I walk through the gate without dying?
It was already like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I know.
I play the memory card. Oh wait, I guess it has to be a reminding of something. Information. Yeah.
Damn it, I just got the assistant reroll.
Well, if one of them fails a skill up roll, then you can assistant reroll them. By the way, Freddie, please make a big note in the, and you can phrase it however you want, in the in-game board that the library painting has gone the way of the dodo.
Yeah.
Kicked to death by Glenn.
I was just going to let him be surprised. They try to find it.
I'm going to play Obscure Knowledge.
Well, see, if you want to play the supporter reroll on Sheila's roll there for 2d6 thing, then, maybe your stat will go up or not.
Do you want me to?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, 7. Lucky 7. If it goes up, then that'll be awesome. But
nope.
You. All right.
Thank you for the chance.
No worries.
Yeah, so do sculpts. Does anybody have any ideas for the name of the show? The only thing I've got so far is The Refresher.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys found out some very, very potentially useful information. You did a little bit of recon, which is neat. Yeah. And you got a bunch of stuff cached in. Oh, is it Freddie, do you have anything to say to the camera before I stop?
Wait, I should probably turn my down. Sorry. Sometimes something that shoving something up your butt is a bad idea is not a bad idea.
Deep.
Right. Scott, do you have anything to say to the audience?
Nope.
Sheila.
Thank you. The end.